All right, guys, Drake of Louisiana Firearms. I'm here with Kurt from Aero Precision, and you do all the social media stuff over there, right?
I don't run social media. I'm just the...
You're the face.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
He looks good enough to be on camera, so that's what he does. Apparently I do.
Bar's real low.
What you got, man?
So this is our new M4A1 Pro.
Okay.
So M4A1 is kind of a cult classic product for us. It's a flagship. For a long time, people have been saying, hey, that lower's awesome. Can you make it in an ambi? This is our ambi.
Oh, you did it.
We did it. We did it. Yeah, so we wanted to make sure we took the time to do it right. Didn't want anything to be an afterthought. Make sure everything's fenced, ergonomically makes sense. So
okay.
This is what we got. You have your magazine release here. That's pretty standard. Fenced in, so it's not going to be hit on accident. On this side, we have our bolt release. It's essentially mirrored to the other side of the gun, so it's super intuitive. It works as a release and a catch.
Okay.
So you can do it both ways. And again, it's the same functionality, manual of arms as the other side. So very, very intuitive. For users that maybe have not ran an ambi lower before, I really like this type of setup. You know, I think a lot of you will too if you've not ran an ambi lower before.
I like. Is it billet, forged? What were we looking at?
Forged. So all of our lower receivers, upper receivers we do, they look billet. We actually, because of the scale we manufacture at, we have proprietary forgings.
Right.
So you're getting a couple things with that. It's a stronger part, and it's cheaper for us to manufacture, so we can pass that value on to the customer.
Sweet. Does it come with the maul as well?
No, it does not. It does
okay.
not. It does not.
Darn.
So we have the ambi safety on here too. These will be available standalone if you have a normal lower, you just want to convert for the safety. Moving forward here, not the maul, sorry.
What's the MSRP on this right quick, if you don't mind me asking?
Standalone, we're targeting just under $300.
New rail?
New rail.
All right.
So it does have a maul on it. You can't have it. Sorry, I had to return it to them.
I'm going to steal it. Don't worry about it.
No, don't do that. B. Myers will come hunting for me.
They will.
We have our new handguard. We call it the Mod 4 handguard. Internally referred to as a hard use handguard.
Okay.
It's designed specifically actually to be used with IR aiming devices.
Okay. Hold zero?
Hold zero, yeah. So our Alice rails are awesome. People really like them. Some of the night vision users, though, they said it had a little more POI shift under load than they'd like, and that's fine. Gave us an excuse to come make this really awesome rail.
Yeah.
So we have reinforced steel QDs in it for the sling, so those aren't going to wear out over time. We've added M-lock all around. The extrusion's a little thicker than the Atlas, so it's a little more beefy. That's where we're going to get some of that rigidity from. New mounting interface. So the barrel nut does not require timing on these, and it can be installed via an AR-15 castle nut wrench. So super excited about that. Super excited about that.
For our main channel sponsor, we have SDI.
Sonoran Desert Institute.
Facts.
No printer.
Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you like learning about firearms, ballistic research, and working on firearms in general, then I would reach out to Sonoran Desert Institute. To learn more, you can click that first link in the description, or you can click this phone number right here.
So last year we had the SOLUS short action. That was kind of the introduction into this space. This year we've expanded on that pretty substantially. We have the long action here. So short action could do up to 6.5 PRC. This will do all your Win mags, that type of stuff.
Sweet.
Really targeted at like for animal pursuit, right, where you're going to use that. PRS guys aren't necessarily always running long action calibers, but hunters certainly are.
Right.
If you look at this one, you'll notice looks a little different.
Yeah.
So feature set on these is the same as the short action. You know, Zermatt Origin prefits, interchangeable bolt heads, 3-lug bolt design, 700 footprint, short action, long action, respectively, 700 clone triggers. We took these and we wanted to kind of trim some of the fat out of them for those hunters, pull some weight out of the rifle.
Right.
Again, if you're doing like backcountry hunting, you don't want to be carrying around any more weight than you have to, and this kind of targets that. We'll have these available for both the short and the long action.
Okay.
So that's pretty exciting. This rifle configuration you see here, this is also new. We've had the AG composite stocks for a while now. Something new we're doing is we have these barrels here. So these are carbon fiber. The cores are manufactured by our sister company, Ballistic Advantage, and then they have a BSF sleeve on them.
Are you going to be selling these barrels individually?
Yes.
Okay, actions as well?
Actions as well.
Okay,
So
I have a lot of people asking about that. So.
Yeah, so you can build one of these out. They're very easy to build. Honestly, they're easier than an AR to build.
Right.
Which is kind of hard for people to palate, because the whole design purpose behind this product and what the industry is trying to move to is removing those barriers to entry. So you can buy our action. You want to run our barrel, that's fine. You're attached to one brand. If they have a Zermatt Origin shouldered prefit or a Savage small shank prefit, you can throw it on our action just fine.
Too easy, dude.
So really excited about that. This cuts a ton of weight out of it in this configuration. The short action weighs just above 8 pounds, right around 8 pounds actually, depending on the barrel length. And then this one, you add about a pound to it.
What's like a MOA guarantee with these new barrels?
Yeah, so we guarantee sub. In practice, when you get a good shooter with a good load, we're getting well under that. So
awesome, dude. That's awesome. Is this 7 PRC?
This one is, 7 PRC. So on the long action, we'll have 7 PRC, 7 Rem Mag, 300 Win Mag, 300 PRC, 30-06 for y'all folks that
God's
are
caliber.
behind on the times, but it's okay. '06 has harvested a lot of animals.
World War. All right, so Aero Precision apparently has a plan to take over the Wild West.
And that's kind of where we're aiming.
Hit us.
Yes. So this is our prototype lever gun. It's such a prototype, we don't even have a name for it yet.
All right.
This is very, very, very fresh. Doesn't look quite like a prototype, but that's just because our manufacturing team is awesome and our engineering teams are awesome. So this is kind of the design iteration one of this.
Okay.
It's built around like an 1895. That's kind of what it's designed after. We have this furniture for the Aero model. Our sister company Stag's gonna have a more traditional model.
Okay.
But this one has adjustable cheek comb height, length of pole, M-lock, top rail. You can like trick this thing out into a really cool Terminator rifle.
You're making all this yourself?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't have to go outside. Let's say you just buy a standard wood stock one. You don't have to go out and spend $800 on just accessories and rails and
Or
parts.
sending it to a custom shop.
Right.
You know,
Having to pay for the labor.
So yeah, with that all being said though, again, this is a very early prototype. I don't have a projected launch date. Sometime next year.
Okay.
That's what we're planning on. And then same thing for price. We're still kind of working some of that stuff out.
What's the range of calibers we're looking at?
So at launch for these, we're going to have 30-30, 45-70. This one's a 45-70. And then long term, we're going to kind of push into probably like a 357-38. So
I need it.
very excited to get these guys out.
Before we get back to all these cool boots here at SHOT Show, we got to thank our video sponsor today, which is
USCCA.
United States Concealed Carry Association. They're doing a gun giveaway right now, which you can enter for free, but it ends really soon, okay? So if you're interested in doing that, you can click that first link in the description to reveal which brand new gun you can win.
ATF's here, run.
ATF's here, go.
Aero has a new can. What we got?
Little guy.
A little one.
So we launched
Average.
Average.
All right.
Average. Sure thing, buddy.
All right.
The Lahar 30 was our intro can. We've had that. It's had really good success in the market. People were really excited about it. The whole time talking about that, we said it's our first step. Here's our second step. So this is our Tefra 22 suppressor. It's a 22 can, rated up to 5.7 by 2.8. Baffle construction in this guy is 17.4 stainless steel. So user serviceable, and because it's stainless steel, you can use it in ultrasonic. You're not going to damage those baffles. It's very quiet, and the price we're targeting on that projected is going to be $379.99. So for what you're getting in that package, very good price. We hope the consumers are as excited about it as we are.
Yeah, I mean, most 5.7 cans you get, or if you want to get a 22 can that's rated up to 5.7, you're going to pay $500 or more,
Yeah.
just minimum. So you're going in down there with the cheaper can prices for the quality. And what's it made out of?
So the baffles are 17.4. Your serialized part here is 17.4.
Okay.
The sleeve is aluminum. The reason we're able to get that price down so much is we manufacture everything in-house.
Right.
So that's kind of passing that investment on our end onto the end user. So we're not there's no middleman involved. It's just from us to your dealer, and then a year-long wait to you to a very happy range experience. So
Awesome. Thanks, man.
of course.